Hey, call me Shape, and today I'm reacting to a video of the trophy wife being called a liar. Let's get right into it.
Hello, everyone. My name is Dee, and I am the niece of the trophy wife's husband. Now, I know you know who the trophy wife is because she's been going up and down my timeline for the last couple of days. Her name is Isis, or Paloma, which is her real name. Um, this lady is completely insane. Let's just start from there. Um, Background story. Her and my uncle got together really quick. From what I've been seeing and what I've been told, she thought that she was getting a come up with my uncle. But then when things didn't go her way and she pretty much seen that she could no longer hide the things that she was doing behind closed doors, she ended up trying to find a different route, which was to come on here and lie to you all and tell you that her daughter had been touched by her dad, which that is not the case. Her daughter had been touched by her son, and she didn't want anybody to know because she wanted to try to make it seem like my uncle was the bad guy because she wasn't getting what she wanted in the divorce. For you smart ladies out there who sat up there and thought to yourselves, oh, this cannot be true. This can't be, you know, something that a woman would allow, which it's not. It's not something that a woman would allow. I am a victim of sexual assault or whatever you want to call it. Um, and I don't appreciate one bit of the accusations being put out there, especially not just because they're fake, not just because that they're out there just for clout, but because of the fact that this involves a family member of mine who I care about dearly. Multiple family members, if you want to put that out there, because the kids are my family too. The boys are somebody else's. The girls and the last baby are a part of my family. And if they're being harmed in any kind of way, I definitely would want to stand up for them, for sure. But her son is the one that the baby first initially said that was touching her. My grandmother was changing the baby one day and she seen that it was red down there and she said that her brother did it. Now, when they went to court, the court did not believe what she was saying because Paloma had already or Isis had already put out a case against my uncle because my uncle was furious when he found out that her oldest son was touching the girls. So he went out and tried to, seek help to figure out what he should do about getting her son away from the girls so that they would no longer have to go through this. But as soon as he did that, Isis went and took papers out on him claiming that he did it because she didn't want her son to go down for it. On top of all of this, she's sitting over here acting like she's the best parent in the world when if y'all go look for yourself, y'all will see that she has a child abuse case of her own. Her youngest son was
First off, I want to say I did not see that coming. My instinct to just trust her off the bat, I need to really rethink and second guess because I did not think that she's a liar. In fact, I don't even know if she's still lying. I don't know. This lady is claiming to be his niece. She might not be his niece. I don't know. Who knows? But from what I've seen online, this girl Derica Dowdy is the actual niece of this guy. So let's just take her claim as to be true. If this lady is true, oh my god, we got a big scandal here. Okay, And I'm not too surprised that a single mom of two who married a man within 2 weeks of knowing him would lie. I'm not. So let's finish hearing what she has to say, and let's see if we come to another conclusion.
She tried to put it on my uncle that he abused her youngest son, which loves my uncle to death. But the day that her and her ex tried to put out there that my uncle had abused her son, he wasn't in the state. He wasn't nowhere near. So once they went to the hospital and they took the little boy to the hospital, the one thing that they didn't do this time is the social workers pulled him aside and started asking him questions and asked him, who hurt you? Come to find out, the little boy told and said that it was her. Not only that, her oldest son has sent my uncle threatening messages. He has rubbed poop on the walls at multiple family members' house, including theirs. He has pushed his younger brother down the stairs to the point where he had a concussion, and she didn't want to take him to the hospital because she didn't want them to know that she had, a son that had been abusing on her other kids. And then not only that, he hasn't just touched the two girls, he's touched all three of the kids. He's touched his little brother, he's touched his 4-year-old sister, and he's touched his 2-year-old sister. But all of this will come out eventually. My uncle cannot say anything right now because the case is still open. But my thing is, you're sitting over here saying that he did all of this stuff, but if he did, the police themselves said that he would be in jail. They would have took him to jail as soon as the hospital said, oh my gosh, the baby's been touched.
Being falsely accused of assault is concerning. But you know what's equally as concerning? Not having health insurance. And that's why this video is sponsored by Ishmael Stonewall. Take it from here, Ish.
Yeah, so thanks, Shape. So as we know, a lot of people are looking for health insurance right now. It's open enrollment. I offer free consultations to my clients. We work with small businesses, families, and individuals to find their best health insurance options. Now, we work with all major carriers, Aetna, Blue Cross, Cigna, and United, on their public and private networks. Typically, we save our clients about 20% on their premiums, and we get them PPO networks, which means nationwide coverage. So if anyone listening here could benefit from a consultation, maybe save some money on your insurance or find something better, hit me up, give me a call, give me a text, schedule with me, and I'll see if I can help you out. Let's go.
Yeah, so if you need health insurance or you're looking to reduce your premiums, give my buddy Ishmael a call and let him know Shape sent you.
He would have been in booking right away. He wouldn't be out right now working. He wouldn't be out right now being bothered with all of this extra stuff that you're putting on him because of the fact that you want money. Like, what mother uses this platform to sit up there and say, my babies have been raped or my babies have been touched, excuse me, and then sit over there and then try to put a GoFundMe page up? Do you know why she's putting that GoFundMe page up? Because my uncle has had enough. He's not giving you any money. He's not sitting over there playing into your little schemes where she sits over there and tries to have her kid's father call his phone to get him to talk to the kids so that she can say he's in breach of a restraining order. Like, there's so much proof behind all of this stuff that you all do not realize that is going to come down on her head. But yet you all are sitting over here believing her sob story, not doing your research, and paying her money. This girl has up to $2,000 already on GoFundMe. Probably more now because I haven't even checked this morning. But it's crazy how y'all will go for a black man or go for any man off of what a woman says, like women don't lie every day to get ahead. I am a strong advocate for black women, for women in general, for people in general. But men, I feel like we need to just slow down a little bit and
So look, wow. Wow, 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 wow. I don't know what to say about this. This is crazy. I'll tell you one thing though. This does not look good for single moms. In fact, this is a big L for single moms. All right? If you're a single mom out there, you need to vehemently dismiss this woman because she's making you guys look bad. And this is why Kevin Samuels said that the children of a single mom is a liability to a man. Because of this exact reason. She could say he touched them, and and it's this is so messy that chances are if he's innocent, people are still gonna believe he's guilty. This is why we have to really suspend judgment when it comes to situations like this. Because even me, I was like, oh man, this is horrible because you're thinking that no one in their right mind is gonna make this up. Not only make it up, but potentially be guilty of touching their kids that they said was touched by someone else. Like, I don't know. This is why, personally, I wouldn't date a single mom, even if I had a kid. I know Cooley said, oh, he has kids. Even if I had a kid, I'm not dating no single mom. I'm sorry. Because I would not want to be in anything near this under no circumstance. And if you're a high value man or a top tier man, like Cooley says he was, then you should be able to get a girl without kids. My cousin, I don't know if he has one or two kids. I think he got one kid. I don't think he's a top tier guy, but he's a single father, and shout out to him. He just celebrated a 1-year anniversary with a woman with no kids. And she's attractive. Spanish girl at that. They're biracial swirling. I get it. He's black, she's Spanish. They go together, right? Complementary, whether we say it or not. Spanish people say they're black. Some of them. But anyway, the whole point is, he did it, and he's not a top tier guy. So I don't want to buy. I'm not buying into the whole Cooley thing. You can't get, if you can't, he had to date a single mom. You don't have to date a single mom if you're a young man with no kids. This guy had no kids, and look at all the trouble he's in. I don't know what to say about this. This is something you don't want to happen to you.
I always think
This is something you don't want it to happen to you. Anyway, let's let her. She has 2 more parts on this on her TikTok, and then we're gonna wrap it up.
they're the bad guys because it goes both ways. And I am a mother of a black little boy. So for me, I can understand why she would want to cover up for her son, but at the same time, me personally, if my son is doing anything like that and I have other kids, I want to get him the best help possible away from his siblings until he is confirmed better. And I know he's no longer a threat to the other kids in the house, because you can't just sit over there and single out one kid and be like, oh, I'm going to protect this one, but whatever happens to the other ones just happens. That's not okay. And then you want to sit over here and portray to these women out here that, oh, it's okay to be a trophy wife. Just go for that rich man type deal. No, how about go get your own money? How about stop. Please, ladies, please stop waiting on a man to fulfill your life financially, spiritually, emotionally, all this other extra stuff, and find your own way. Do that. Because when you find your own way and you know your self-worth and you know what you are capable of and what you will tolerate and what you won't tolerate, then the good man will come find you.
That's not true. She said that. I was agreeing with everything she said until a good man's going to come find you. No, he's not. We're going to avoid you if you have kids and all those stuff going on. Now, I just think this, right? And we got to... I feel like I'm going to turn into a women's dating coach, because women have been getting the worst information, not only from society, from other women like this. She's a meaning well woman, but she's a single mom too. She's a single mom too, trying to give you advice on how to live your life. Woman, if you don't know this, you got to prioritize marriage and having a family. If you put that on the back burner for college and a career, you're going to be in a world of trouble. I see it now. I see it now. I don't know why people think it's a bad idea to go to college after you're already married and have kids. It's not a bad idea. They have online school. It's not a bad idea. Okay? You want to find your husband earlier on in your life so you get the best potential husband you can get. Start a family when you're still in your reproductive window. Okay? And then focus on career and college later on. That's what I think. I think women need to be, not that they need to be jumping into, a relationship right out of high school and get married right out of high school, but you want to use your prime years to get the best quality man you want. Because you know what's happening to a lot of these women? They put this off. They put off having kids. They put off finding a man. And then they end up like Roxy Diaz and Julissa, right? Who are in their 40s now. Still no kids. Still no man. Because they put that off for their career. When in my opinion, they could have that career now. You could, in your 40s as a woman, you could definitely be a podcaster, a commentator, stuff like that. You don't need to wait till you don't need to start when you're young to do it. You can do that as an older woman. I think older women have a lot better chances in careers. Mid-30s, 40s, 50s, and then if you retire at 60. So, that's just my advice, but I'm going to let her finish.
But until you know your self-worth, you're just going to keep picking up anything off the street and being like, oh, okay, he got a little bit of money in his pocket, so he going to treat me right. No. Because the one thing that you don't realize is that man that has that money, he's also got a little brain in his head too. So he also is already aware of these women that's coming out here to do these things to him or to try to trap him in these ways. Just for money or attention or the clout or whatever. Like, come on. We are in 2024, about to be 2025. Why are we still doing these same little tricks? Somebody needs to be teaching y'all how to make your own money, how to get your own way. So then that way, when you do find that good man with a lot of money, then y'all can build together instead of sitting over there waiting for him to give you an allowance or whatever, your little stipend for the month. Be real. Just want to let y'all know, for the crusties and the dusties, please be mindful of what you put out here on the internet, because you could be getting a lawsuit coming to your doorstep for you putting out accusations of stuff that you have no idea about. Everything that I'm telling you right now on this computer screen or on this platform, I'm letting you know that this is the truth. This woman is no records that that little girl has been touched by my uncle. No record. I always think that they're the, but it is a record that she had a diaper rash. It is a record that she has child abuse charges against her. It is record that her son has sent my uncle threatening messages. It is a record that she's not telling the whole truth on this platform, what she said in the courtroom. The courtroom that she had my nieces sitting in looking at the wall the whole entire time so that they wouldn't get emotional looking at my uncle. Because they love their daddy. And now he has to suffer without seeing his kids because of the fact that this woman wants to lie and slander his name because she did not get what she wanted in the divorce. The divorce that she did not put out there, by the way. Because me personally, if anybody had did anything to my kid, oh, baby, I'm going down there first thing and divorcing this person. I'm not about to sit over there and wait. If anybody me or takes my goods without me and my knowledge or without me saying yes, oh baby, I'm not about to stay married to somebody like that. That's crazy. But
so I wonder if she's suggesting that she lied about that too, that she wasn't really raped or anything like that. This is retaliatory because apparently, according to her, the husband filed for divorce. So I don't know. This ladies, what do you guys think about this? What do the ladies think about this? I'm really curious because I'm mind I'm I'm mind fucked. I don't know what to think about this at all. Like I'm just like, this is heavy, yo. This is heavy. And as someone that I'm 36 and I'm gonna be 37, I'm gonna be 37 in January. You know, sometimes I be getting FOMO, like damn, I should have had a family, I should have had a wife. Things like this make me not regret it at all. Like I want a family, I want a wife, but I'm okay working on myself until all that stuff happens. Like I'm not gonna. I don't need to rush into that. You know, these people rush into marriage after 2 weeks. I don't need to rush. I'm gonna take my time, and I'm gonna have my binoculars on out for women like that. And like I said, for me personally, this is another reason why not to date a single mom. Single moms are in survival mode, man. They're gonna do anything to survive. If you got 2 kids and kids prior to me, 1, 2, even 3 kids prior to me, your first concern are those 3 snotty nosed babies. You know what I'm saying? That's your first concern, not me. So what's gonna happen is you're gonna want me to provide for them, help you with them, and I'm not the father. I gotta take care of another man's legacy, and your mistake. Doesn't make sense to me. Shout out to all the great single moms out there, but ladies, you gotta understand, we don't want to take care of another man's kids. We're not bad. You look at the kids like they're just your own. We don't. We look at it like they're yours and another man's. We don't look at it like it's just your kids. Okay? Some men don't mind. Go be with them. But a lot of men do mind. I'm just saying. And so this should incentivize women to be married before they carry. And stop just having this type of unprotected sex. It's not good for you or society. This is wild now. She got a few more. I'm gonna let her rock a little bit more and then we'll wrap it up.
Like that. That's crazy. But for you to sit over there and say that he's done all these terrible things to you and yet it took him to divorce you and not you to divorce him, open your eyes, ladies. Stop being stupid. Because this girl is full of lies. Full of lies. Everything y'all heard. First off, let me ask you. Let me get this. Look. Who wipes their eyes all the way up here like this when you're crying? Huh? Who does that? Nobody. If I'm wiping my face, I'm wiping all down here because I'm a sloppy crier. And I'm pretty sure most of y'all are too. I don't know why y'all sitting over there trying to act like them housewives doing all that little... No. Let them tears drop if you real. Because if I'm talking about my baby and something like that happened, oh, I don't care if it's ugly cry or not. I'm gonna have snot and everything coming down my face. But this girl could barely even look at the camera the entire time she was talking on this video. I have no reason to lie to y'all. But I want to let y'all know that the disrespect with my uncle, it has to stop because this man has done nothing. And the reason why you don't hear him saying anything is because he knows that this is an open case. And when you have an open case, just like we see on The Housewives with Karen Huger and anybody else that goes through a case, you cannot talk about it until the case is over. So ISIS, this is my message to you. I hope to God that you got your ducks in a row. I hope you hired a new lawyer after the last lawyer sat up there and took herself away from your case because she seen that it was no case. So I hope you hired a really good lawyer, or I hope these people give you enough money to where you can get you a good lawyer. Because, baby, you going under the jail. And I hope these people crucify you for all the lies that you have got on here and told. You are not a good person. You are not a good mother. You only... And even right now, you're still out there looking for the next victim. You're out here looking for the next victim. And that's so, I'm laughing because that's so fucking sad.
I'm gonna stop it right there. You know, what's funny about all this is that it makes you think to yourself that you need good women in your family to protect you like this woman is, right? Because she's making a case for him. She's making him seem innocent. I don't know if she's telling the truth. She could be lying. Who knows? Any one of these women could be lying. I don't know. But she made some great points, like the crying, the tears. Yeah, who does it? This is people that want to cry. They want to cry. If you're crying, you wipe your face is droop. You know what I'm saying? Like, for the amount of misery she should be in, yeah, those tears should be falling. So it seems now, if I had to look at this objectively, it seems now that she, trophy wife did lie. She ran to the internet to promote her GoFundMe. That's what it seems like. And it seems, like I said, she's in survival mode, so she's going to do whatever it takes to survive. Doesn't matter who she has to sacrifice, who has to get it. It don't matter. She's going to do what it takes. And I guess she's looking for the next victim, which might be you. So consider, if you really want to donate to someone like this, you might want to suspend your judgment, see what happens in court, see how this all plays out. And if you're a guy, man, this is a cautionary tale. Anyway, like this video, subscribe to the channel. Channel's blowing up. I appreciate you guys. Help us get to 10,000 subs. Share this video if you like it, if you want the channel to blow up. Check out some of my other videos, and I'll see you over there.